Hi, Julianna. December 3rd, 2024. Oh, the energy is so good today. This is a narrowing focus time, really narrowing focus. And people pleasers and perfectionists hear me when I tell you that the desire to be everything to everyone, to be able to do all the things, to be able to sign up for all the events, to be in charge of all the things, that era is coming to a close. And the idea of today's energy is narrowing your focus. So you want to go deeply into what really lights your fire, what really gets you excited. And if you were to look at all of the things you do over the course of the year, the month, the holiday period with your family and friends and work and hobbies and volunteer positions and whatever it is you've got that is packing your calendar tightly, you want to take a look at all of those things and see which ones really light you up, which ones you look forward to, which ones you're excited about, because those are the ones that I want you to put your energy into and begin to disconnect yourself from all of the others. Because all of that is noise and chaos, which increases your stress level, which increases your cortisol, which increases the potential to be sick, to be angry, to be frustrated, to be moody, to be crying, all of these things, because you've got, instead of your core 2 or 3 elements, you've got 23, 25, 30 elements going on all at once. You don't have to be all things to all people. You first should be everything to yourself, and then you filter out to your family, and then you filter out to your community. So come in and begin the process of lighting yourself up, of pleasing yourself, of really enjoying your life. We're coming into an energy of magnetizing, and that's coming Thursday, the 5th. So now is really important that anything that's driving fear or anxiety or frustration, you become very clear about those things and begin to either shift your perspective on them, flip it, and I'll talk about that in a second, or eliminate them altogether. Get them out of your perspective. So flip it. When you do flip it, I did flip it. I didn't bring that notebook with me. So I did a flip it, which is a really cool technique to help you shift the energy of something. So the flip it is, let's start with, I'm afraid that, name something. I'm afraid that so-and-so is going to be unhappy that I didn't bring another pie to Christmas dinner. You flip it to, I'm very happy with what I brought to Christmas dinner, and I'm okay with how people react. It's their thing. You can flip it to, I'm okay with exactly what I brought, and I don't know that I care if anybody's upset, because that's their thing. You can flip it to, maybe I'll just bring that one pie because they really, really, really love it, and I love to please them. I love to see the big smile on their face, but I'm not going to make the 6 other types of pies that I normally would make. I'm going to make the 2 pies that I love the most. And I'm going to put all my love and my energy into those. And when I bring them to Christmas dinner, everyone will love them as well. You have lots of ways you can flip that. I worry about Christmas money, enough money to get through the holiday. Flip it to, I always have more than enough money to do exactly what I love to do in the holidays. And everything else goes away. I don't need to spend that money. So if I have $100 to spend, I'm going to spend it on the things that light me up the most. So come back to that. What lights you up the most? Does it light you up to see a big smile on someone's face because you have made them the meal that they love? Put some money into that. It lights me up to see my children enjoy some time playing cards together. So I'm going to put some money into buying card decks, and we're going to spend some time together playing cards. It lights me up to be able to adopt a family for the holidays. So I'm going to put $50 of my 100 into adopting that family for the holidays and making sure that they have a wonderful meal. However you spend that, be sure to light it, that it lights you up, and be grateful for that you have that, because that is one of the laws of the universe. this law of reciprocity, the law of flow, the law of gratitude, be grateful for what you have, is part of the reciprocity piece of it. So I give, I receive, I give, I receive. I'm grateful for giving. I'm grateful for receiving. I'm grateful giving. I'm grateful for receiving. That increases that flow energy. More in, more out, more in, more out, more in, more out, right? More in, more out, more in, more out. So I have said for every $1,000 I spend, I get 2,500 back. For every $1,500 I spend, I get 4,000 back. This is the flow. And then I take that 4,000 and I invest it and I give more. I invest it and I give more. I bring more back in. I invest it and I give it more. And I invest it and do things that really just light my soul up. So I was thinking about things that light my soul up, and I don't want to put words in your mix, but think about some of these things. Think about when I do this, I feel so alive. Like when we went dancing this weekend, and I feel so alive when I dance and move my body to the rhythm of music. I feel so alive when I sing songs that bring me joy. I feel so alive when I get to share a meal with people that I love. I feel so alive when we laugh and tell jokes and have fun together. I feel so alive when I can give random hugs to the people that I love and adore. So those are things to, really dive into. What do you feel so alive about? That feeling so alive will bring you more of that feeling alive. So our words for this time period is, I am looking to feel so alive, so light, so joyful, so interested, so focused, so relaxed, so at peace. So much more of all of those things. So what is it you're looking to feel deeply? And I would encourage you that the first level is very surface level. First level is going to be the sort of materialistic things. So after you write those down, right, then go deeper. And then after you write those down, go deeper again. If you need a bit of that Cancer energy to like dive deeper, do that. If you can do this, if you're ready for it, if you want it, dive down so deep that the thing that you find in that excavation brings up this huge well of emotion. You may start sobbing, you may start crying, because then you know that you have excavated the diamonds. You have excavated the gems of your heart. This is heart work. And when you do that, when you excavate the gems of your heart and you say, wow, I deeply want to feel alive doing this. I deeply want to feel alive helping others, sharing information, giving perspective, the ripple effect of I share a piece of knowledge and someone implements it, and then they get healthier, and then they have a more, vitality and life and enjoyment. Those are deep excavations. And so once you get I want to feel more alive, vital, healthy, happy, peaceful, relaxed, rested, joyful, I want to feel laughter. Those are the elements of your heart. And then when you go into what does my soul really want? When my soul says, I really want to open a glamping wellness retreat center, it's because I want to experience all of those things: the support, the community, the love, the fun, the drum circles, the dancing, the having, seeing breakthrough, having breakthrough, experiencing the creator through the work, that we do through experiencing creator, through the breakthroughs, the awakenings, the activations, the ascensions, the things that will happen in that space that is Terowin, that is such a strong connection to creator Gaia, creator and Gaia, both, right? Because they both create. The weaver will weave together those things for you. The emotions of what you want to feel, what your heart wants to experience, and what your soul wants to experience, and you'll weave those together. And that is the nature of passion that is work, work that is passion. And it's never work. It's never hard or difficult because it is coming from a place of true joy. This is the time to do it, is December 3rd and 4th, because the 5th, we move into the great magnetizer. And you want to make sure that you are by Thursday. So this is Tuesday the 3rd. By Thursday, you are in these energies, in these emotions that you want to experience, and stay in them all day. Because what you're going to do is set yourself up to magnetize more of that as we're flowing through December and into 2025. This is the deep soul manifestation work. Not light and fluffy. It's deep, it's powerful, it's emotional. It is, it's hard work, but it is hard work that has such a beautiful purpose to it that it's not really hard to do. You want to keep going into it. That is the feeling of alignment. Like I'm aligned and I'm on this path because I feel deeply into it and I want to keep going. Because there is nothing that will stop you at that point in time. There's no belief system, no subconscious emotional trauma, none of that, no family member, no experience, no nothing that will stop you from continuing to get to that space, to get to, this is what my heart has always wanted to experience, and this is the manifestation of it, because we're also moving into a space where that dream becomes a reality. This is the compression of that time frame. So hopefully you hear this in that time frame. If you didn't, still do this work, because more experiences will come through, more opportunities will come through as time goes on. So even if we're, even if we're December 30th and you hear this, or we're January 15th and you hear this, do this work. Because as you walk in these energetics, as you walk in this, all of what you want and what you don't consciously know you want, which is deep in your heart. So consciously I know it, but your heart knows more and your soul knows even more than that. That will reveal itself to you. And you will see it, feel it, and experience it in the third dimension. Because this is like 10th dimension access energy. This is 10th dimension of consciousness. This is the point at which your soul is up there sitting with the creator weaver, hanging out, having a conversation, and like, okay, Julianna came in for this purpose. So now she's aligning with that. She knows what she wants. She has excavated it out. She has brought it from her heart to our consciousness level. And operating at 10th dimension, I go sit with creator weaver and I say, my soul is here. She's going in this path. Make sure we align all of this up, and creator weaver will line it all up. We'll line it all up. See the yarn behind me? These are the threads you pull, right? I want to feel deep compassion. I want to feel love and the expression of comfort. I want to feel relationship. I want to feel community. I want to feel creator energy. I want to feel the aliveness of joy, a connection with creator, a connection with Gaia. However you interpret that, it doesn't matter. But this is about weaving all of these together to create the life that you love. This is deep soul heart work. It's a beautiful thing. If you're nervous to jump into this all by yourself, you don't have to. I love walking this exploration. And when we get to what were considered the scary parts, that's when we know we're close. Like, and if you're like, the monsters are too big for me by myself, come, let's walk this together, because the monsters are only as big as you make them. We'll make friends with the monsters. We will show them the love that they deserve. And we will move forward bigger and bigger and more expanded and more color and more joy and more happiness. All of those things. We're coming out of a heavy period. That heavy period of energy was our opportunity. And you may have had these moments of like, oh, I didn't really like that. I didn't like how that felt. I didn't like how that went, all of those things. It's when you get to that point, those realizations drive you deeper into what you do want. Back to the flip it. I didn't like how that happened at Thanksgiving. I didn't like how that person made me feel. I didn't like how they demanded things that I was unwilling to do. They were a compromise for me that was beyond my boundary. I didn't like that I ate too much sugar. I didn't like that I felt beholden to someone else's emotions and drama. I didn't like any of that. So here's what I'm going to do instead. And you can do it with grace, and you can do it with boundaries that are gentle, and you can do it with silence. It doesn't require you to say anything. It does require you to do your own work and to know yourself. So if you're not sure where to start there. What didn't I like about how this holiday went? Now, my Stress Rescue Holiday Edition program is live and available. It is actually on a really nice Black Friday special right now, 80% off. The details are on any of my socials. I'm also here, so this is showing up on YouTube or Rumble. Please be sure to subscribe and like this. Please share it with your friends and family that are also seeking this journey, and do the intentional work, because it leads to more intentional play. It leads to more fun. I am also on Facebook under Tapestry Light Healing PMA and Woven Light Healing. I don't know that I'm going to keep both of those. I might combine those. It's a little hard to manage the two of them, and it feels like they should all be one community. So we'll be doing that here shortly to pare it down to one. Yeah. Please do me a favor, do yourself a favor, comment down below what came up for you. Comment within this space, which you're like, ooh, that was good. That was awesome for me. Like, that was a good nugget, big diamond, big gemstone excavation there. And I'm going to dive deeper into this. As you write that in the comments, you are setting that intention for yourself. And if you accept this opportunity, say, yes, I accept. It's beautiful. It's awesome. It's wonderful. And it's yours. All right. Bye for now.